Key Stage 3 lies between the upper Key Stage 2 primary years and the all-important Key Stage 4 that culminates in GCSE or alternative examinations. It is often seen as the poor relation in terms of the amount of resources, time and expertise allocated to the timetable, teaching and subject specialism. This course looks at how curriculum and subject leaders can work together to create a robust, knowledge-rich and skills-focused curriculum within subjects and in cross-curricular models. We look at what is taught in the primary phases, especially in upper Key Stage 2, and how those developing challenging content for Key Stage 3 can draw on the sequencing of the core subjects in years 5 and 6 to begin to look at how to create a progression model that will ensure pupils are ready for Key Stage 4. I am Glynis and I have written this course very much out of the book that I have just had published, Secondary Curriculum Design and Delivery. Chapters 3 and 4 look in detail at both transition from Key Stage 2 to 3 and at the all-important Key Stage 3. So I have a lot to offer you in terms of how we progress with this course. So this is a précis of what curriculum and subject leaders should be focusing on when they plan a cohesive and progressive Key Stage 3 offer. So there is a definite impetus to make Key Stage 3 a higher priority than it is perceived to be at present. Ofsted produced a report in 2015 called Key Stage 3, The Wasted Years, ? And an interim report for the curriculum review has just been published, and this also highlights the need to look at the Key Stage 3 curriculum as a priority for all secondary schools. Where this is evident, the success rate at Key Stage 4 is improved. The key to an effective Key Stage 3 is the quality of the teaching and learning. There should be breadth and depth of subject-specific content that is sequenced and allows pupils to progress well through the 2 and 3 years of the stage. The curriculum should weave prior learning and be sequenced so that pupils deepen their knowledge and acquire a range of skills to support them to apply, connect and analyse in order to recall, reflect and find meaning in more complex applications. The content should stretch and challenge pupils and allow them to question their own thinking in order that they can respond to higher level questioning, justify their own hypothesis and compare and contrast within and across subject learning. The transition from Key Stage 2 to 3 is a turbulent time, and many pupils are known to dip in performance of up to 40% from their assessments at the end of year 6. Just imagine what that would be if it was 40% increase in performance. There are many reasons for this dip, but whatever they are, it is a well-researched fact that this is the case. Pupils have experienced at least 8 years of formal schooling and learning in their time in the primary phases. So it is essential that those planning for year 7 and for the whole of Key Stage 3 build on that learning and create a sequenced curriculum plan that allows pupils to deepen their learning. Creating cross-phase partnerships can be beneficial and does provide an opportunity for secondary school teachers to learn more about what pupils have learnt and been taught in the primary years. It can also provide opportunities for joint planning, team teaching and the development of bridging projects for the time after SATs and before the start of the term in year 7. It is often true that the pastoral process is well developed, the academic often not so well served. There should be a consensus across the whole of Key Stage 3 as to how pupils progress and and how this is monitored so that there is a clear focus on pupils who have special needs, those who are in need of challenge, and all those that fall between the two. The more opportunities for dialogue and a shared understanding of pupils' potential and needs is essential and should be a part of planned and structured meeting time where there is cross-curricular dialogue as well as team meetings for each subject. All teachers and their subject leaders should be absolutely clear as to the needs of pupils who have special needs or disabilities, as well as those who will need to be stretched and challenged. All pupils have some kind of special needs, even if it is just that they need to feel valued and praised when they achieve or when they show they are making an effort. Liaison with the primary partner schools is an essential part of ensuring that there is a clear understanding of each pupil and their personalities, their needs and their potential. Homework should add weight to what pupils are doing in the classroom and elsewhere while they are at school. Making homework an extension in a meaningful way will encourage pupils to see it as enhancing their potential and not as an imposition. Careers education can have all sorts of benefits and provide pupils with the motivation to work hard in pursuit of their aspirations. Remember that information, advice and guidance are three separate elements of the process of ensuring pupils are well served by the support they are given. Expose pupils to all sorts of experiences linked to SMSC, cultural capital and PSHE in the pursuit of a rich and varied extracurricular offer that widens horizons and allows pupils to see the possibilities in all sorts of jobs, careers and further study. Enterprise studies can be a positive addition to a Key Stage 3 planned curriculum, as can financial planning. Subject leaders and their teams need to focus on the literacy and numeracy skills and support pupils to deepen their access to knowledge across all subjects. It's also important that all subject teams know what's been taught in the primary school and how to build on pupils' learning. The English and Maths programmes of study for Key Stage 2 are well sequenced and provide a good starting point in planning for Key Stage 3. Every single one of the points is relevant and important in the process of planning for a challenging and innovative Key Stage 3 strategy. We have put together a superb training course that covers all the points and provides a wealth of resources and materials that will support curriculum and subject leaders to work with their teams to create a powerful, sequenced and challenging Key Stage 3 programme. If you would like to receive a set of cards to start you off thinking about this process, please use the link to contact us. These cards just put together all of the different priorities that you might need to think about as you plan a more cohesive and creative Key Stage 3 strategy. So let's have a look at the agenda for this course. It is rich in resources and materials and guides curriculum and subject leaders towards providing a wealth of CPD for their subject teams or for cross-curricular training opportunities. It has 5 sessions, 2 or 3 lessons in each, and can be run as an inset day or several shorter twilights or other training opportunities. It could also be used by one individual to enhance their potential as a leader and in order to better support a team to work cohesively to develop a sequential and seamless Key Stage 3 curriculum offer across the whole school. So how will we organise the course? We start by setting the scene and looking at the reasons why this is such a vital stage where all pupils need to be able to consolidate their learning from the primary school and begin to develop the skills to be able to use higher order thinking, deepen their knowledge across a range of subjects and have the potential to be absolutely ready for Key Stage 4 and GCSE or equivalent study. We look at the elements of the curriculum that need to be carefully defined in relation to the development of a curriculum offer that builds on prior learning and sequences the learning over time for all pupils. Here, we encourage professional dialogue that focuses on what is currently working well and should be a starting point for ensuring all subject teams are in synergy with the whole school vision and the goals that will support high quality outcomes for all pupils. We also encourage an honest focus on what needs to change and how new processes and procedures can enhance the potential of Key Stage 3 to be a true springboard for Key Stage 4 and beyond. Where all staff work together to share in a collaborative approach to building a robust and positive Key Stage 3 programme, there is evidence of cohesion and a shared understanding of what it is that creates high quality outcomes for pupils. Thirdly, we take a deep dive into the Key Stage 2 programmes of study for English, Maths and Science and how these shape what pupils bring with them to Key Stage 3. We also look at Key Stage 4 GCSE specifications and mark schemes and focus on how each subject team needs to define the endpoints they want pupils to have achieved by the end of Key Stage 3 and what this looks like in terms of a progressive curriculum model in every subject. Here we want to encourage subject teams to focus on the knowledge content and the concepts that are an essential part of learning within subjects and also in the context of cross-curricular connections. We want subject specialists to identify the skills pupils need to hone in order to be able to access knowledge, apply that knowledge and answer increasingly complex and higher order questions in the quest to be ready for deeper learning in Key Stage 4. Lastly, we look at assessment, which is a critical element of the planning for this vital key stage. What pupils can do and what they will remember should be key. Assessment should be formative, firstly, and summative only to consolidate what pupils have gained at certain points along the way. The resources and materials in this session will support subject teams to define their assessment strategy and provide opportunities for ensuring there is consistency and a collaborative approach to what pupils know and can do as part of their journey towards Key Stage 4. At the end of the course, there is an opportunity to use the GROW model, which is a coaching model that will support curriculum and subject leaders to define their goal for what they want to achieve in their quest for a worthwhile Key Stage 3 strategy, and then to focus on the reality of the current situation in relation to what is working well, and then focusing on the barriers that might impede progress. In this way, leaders can think about how they might overcome any obstacles and sticking points. The third part of GROW is opportunities, and here subject leaders can focus on different elements of their potential plan. What next? What next? What else? Finally, the W of GROW is for will. So what will be the first step in creating a powerful strategy that will work in pursuance of the whole school vision across every subject and as part of a cohesive cross-curricular plan? This is one of Learning Culture's digital download courses. It's a comprehensive CPD model that will enhance learning for all those who are part of the planning process for the whole of Key Stage 3. There are 5 sessions with 2 or 3 lessons in each. There's a wealth of materials and resources, and there are many opportunities for practical activities through the encouragement for professional conversations and an ongoing dialogue that will enhance cohesion across the curriculum. The course is designed for curriculum and subject leaders to enhance their leadership potential in ensuring Key Stage 3 is seen as an essential part of the curriculum jigsaw, pivotal to the success of pupils as they transition from Key Stage 2 and prepare for Key Stage 4. However, once purchased, it is available to be used by an individual who wants to enhance their own potential as influencers and leaders planning this important key stage. The cost is £495 plus VAT. And we're also offering 2 free coaching sessions to support those who are planning how best to use this programme. You can purchase further coaching sessions at £120 each. So I think you can see that this is a very cost-effective way of ensuring you are creating the evidence of a cohesive and powerful Key Stage 3 strategy. If you want to talk to me, please do give me a call on 0797 475 4241. If you want to buy my book, then there is 20% discount from the publishers at the moment. And if you would like me to be your coach, then please book quickly, because my time is being well used at the moment in helping schools to think about this vital stage. I hope you find it useful.